striker David Cross went into their game against South Melbourne, suffering just one loss in 7 matches. That loss coming last week at the hands of Preston. South Melbourne had been trying to make it back into the top place after having been toppled 3 weeks ago after losing to the new leaders, Brunswick Juventus. Our reporter is Laurie Schwab.
A crowd of about 3,500 flocked to Chaplin Reserve, hoping George Cross would resume its fairy tale advance to the NSL finals. Among them was Slobodan Jovanovic, the former Footscray star, who's set to resume with George Cross after a year on the sidelines.
I've been injured for about 8 months so far. I had operation on my right knee. I had full reconstruction knee, a little bit of everything, ligaments and cartilage.
And you're back now?
I back. Play with the youth George Cross team, and I think the rest of the 5 games left I will play maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, just build up my leg for the next season.
And you'll be back in action in the senior team next year?
Yeah, I will try. I can't promise him. It's up to coach and it's up to committee.
Well, you've been watching the George Cross senior team, I suppose. They've done very well. Why do you think they've improved so much?
I think it's the first they got a good coach, John Gardiner. He knows the soccer in Australia, and he made good improvement in the team.
South Melbourne started with John Kanesoulis and George Kalogeros in place of Vlado Bojinovski and Ken Murphy, who both were out injured. Garry McDowall, who was to emerge as the man of the match, played a prominent part in South Melbourne's first attack, started by John Kanesoulis in the 5th minute. And nicely worked by Crino. Through ball for McDowall coming forward. McDowall inside for Egan. He lets it go for Brown, and the shot going too high. George Cross replied 4 minutes later with Don Maclaren setting up Ossie Latif. Gilder. Maclaren through for Latif. He's facing the goalkeeper, and it's well saved by Laumets. McDowall played a sweeper, but surged forward at every opportunity and was unlucky not to score after good work by Crino in the 13th minute. Into trouble, gets the ball back, through ball for McDowall, storming forward from defence. Good ball for Crino. Crino's inside the box on an angle though, and McDowall missed the ball at the far post. South Melbourne goalkeeper Peter Laumets also played a starring role. Brown played it the wrong way. And here's Latif, beating the ball before Laumets. Laumets goes down and does get onto the ball eventually. Great goalkeeping by Peter Laumets. Crino scored the winning goal with a close-range header 10 minutes from the end, but in an earlier attack, he was foiled. Crino attacking for South Melbourne. He's the danger man for them. Flicked on by Egan, and Don Maclaren comes to George Cross's rescue, working the ball out of defence. In reply, George Cross offered this spectacular effort by Latif. Meanwhile, free kick being taken by Taylor, and an overhead shot by Latif. So close, and that was the highlight of the game so far, surely. George Cross striker Carl Gilder, who had a spirited battle with Steve Blair, provided a touch of humour to lighten an otherwise dull match. Gilder turning now, tackled by Blair, and Blair gets... Gilder embraced Kibler and patted him on the head for that free kick, headed in by Mitten. Latif can't keep it in.
Laurie Schwab reporting from the Chaplin Reserve, where, again, technical problems, I'm afraid, robbed us of seeing the goal scored in that match. Our apologies.